Okay, and we're back. Yes, music, Braidinator. Since you're a sub, how'd you like that music? Oh, you still got an ad? Really? That's weird. If you're subbed, you shouldn't. Twitch is weird sometimes, I swear. Sadly, that's not under my control at all. Yeah, maybe it didn't register yet or something. I don't know. I just know Twitch be weird. Yeah, and Aurora didn't get one. She got gifted a sub by Gamers Zone last time. Yeah. Huh. Okay, well. Anyway, so because this is the GameCube version of the game, again, I'm playing this on a PAL version, so the player's choice version. Spider Ball tracks are well programmed in this game. You can literally just run into them and weird things start happening. Hold on. Like, you can just sort of spontaneously climb up them. Sort of weird. Well programmed. I don't think it's every Spider Ball track. I think it's only some of them, but, yeah, that's not intended. That's definitely not intended. And we go into Morph Ball, and we roll side to side a bit, and we can make it in. No problem. Ah, well, okay. Except you do have to make it past those blocks, which is annoying. But no Spider Ball, but we're making it up anyway. Come on, come on. Give it to me. Get me up there. It's a little finicky. There we go. Ah! And again, yeah, see it says unable to access magnetic rail system. Oh yeah. I'm gonna access it with my face. I'm gonna slam into it. And access it. I'm gonna climb it like it's a ladder. Because it looks like one. And because you would think that Samus would be able to climb ladders. And in this case, a really short Spider Ball track. No! Ah, no, I should have laid a bomb. I should have laid a bomb. Maybe that would have helped. Yeah, okay. It's a little tight to get in here. It might take a minute, but eventually we'll get past this. You've seen me get in there once, so you guys know it's possible. This can be done. We kind of want to... We actually don't want to line ourselves up directly with the tunnel. We actually want to go side to side a bit here, because that actually gives us enough momentum to get in. There we go. Made it. Okay. So here we are on the other side. We'll scan the parasites up there. Skip past these other bugs. Grab ourselves another lore. And then we can just go through here. So there is a way to go out of bounds in this game. There's lots of ways to go out of bounds. Hello, red box. Yes, every time you see a red box, it's an important scan. There is a way to go out of bounds in this game and do a bunch of out of bounds wall crawling to get things really early. Like, you can technically get Ice Beam before Flagra. However, I am not doing any out of bounds stuff. I am only doing sequence breaks that can be done in bounds. So these sequence breaks, most of them are so easy anyone can do them. Most of them. Anyway, we just use boost ball to get over this. There's like 3 red boxes right here. A bunch of Chozo lore here, some of it mentioning Samus. That is something we can't access yet. And then we just move through here. The game wants to tell us, hey, you've got all the items to go to the research lab. Okay, but if you look on the map, you can see how different doors are color-coded. So that little purple square right there indicates a wave beam door. The white square at the bottom of that room there indicates an ice beam door. There's a, like I said earlier, they want you to go here to get an item. But here's the thing. You have to go back through a long, long area if you don't have Ice Beam. You have to go back through the Pirate Labs again just to get out, just to get Ice Beam, so that you can go back through the labs a 3rd time to go through that Ice Beam door. How dumb does that sound? Why would we go through it 3 times? And that does not include the final backtracking at the end, where you have to collect an artifact that's in Pirate Labs. So you have to go through Pirate Labs like 4 times. We're not gonna do that. Instead, we're going to fight our first Chozo ghost. It's a ghost! Chozo ghost. They can only be fought with the power beam. The wave beam and the other elemental beams will not work. Ow. And if they hit you, you get stunned. So you can't attack. It's very mean that way. Ugh. And they can go invisible and you can't track them. There we go. But it was just one, and we got him. This is where you stopped, Aurora? At the Chozo Ghost? Have you looked at your save file? Another Chozo lore there. Gotta have a red box in the Hall of the Elders, very important for, you know, watching movies and such. Oh, by the way, Aurora, just so you know, this little trick that I'm about to do here, this works in, Trilogy as well, by the way. Standing on that little platform there. Hold on. Let me get it. For some reason, this extremely old sequence break still works. Well, except I can't seem to make the jump off of it just before the Chozo Ghost. Fair enough. Okay, now I am quite positive this jump works. Yeah, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I've never failed that jump before. I have never failed that jump before. I don't know why it didn't work, but there you go. There we go. That activates the 3 slots up there. I'm going to go in here real quick and get a research scan. Hey, look, it's a missile recharge. Fill me up. I'm only missing one missile, but I'll take a refill. And the scan, most importantly. Ah! Oops, that was the edge of the platform there. Okay, so now we have Wave Beam. That allows us to do the most important part of this. Swap this around. And then we can make an offering to the bird statue. And he sends us bowling. Just doing a little bit of bowling with the morph ball. We're the bowling ball. And we can get behind this window up here. I love the text box for this. Safety shield online. Window secure. In other words, you can't go through it. Safety shield offline. Use caution near window. That's our way up. Okay, and now for the pool of the elders. It seems to have decayed a bit. There's some large toads in the area. I don't think they're supposed to be here. These toad enemies, honestly, I could not figure out what to do with them for the longest time. Because the only way to kill them is to morph ball bomb them. That is the only way that they go down. So, now we have Ice Beam. We have Ice Beam, and we have not gone through Pirate Labs yet. So thank goodness. And again, I would like to remind you, Aurora, if you don't want to go through Pirate Labs 4 times, this is doable in Trilogy. Not this precise route, you have to fight Thardus first, but then you can get Ice Beam early if you feel like it. I know you're not really into sequence breaking, but it's fun though. Once you beat the game the first time, you should consider it. It's fun doing tricks. Seeing how much time you can save. Speaking of saving, I mean, if nothing else, the missile beam's pretty easy. Like, anybody can do the missile beam. Rapid fire missiles literally just A-press in between missile shots. It was so easy they left it in Trilogy. And it's a good way, it really is a handy, like, being able to fire 2 missiles in rapid succession is actually super, super helpful for certain enemies and just getting rid of them quickly. So now we have Ice Beam. Ice Beam is a fun weapon. As you will see later, it makes dealing with everything extremely easy. just gonna kind of just go right through that. In fact, I will show you precisely how easy it is. There's some new enemies coming up. Flying pirates. We can freeze them in midair. Somehow that's a thing that works. The ice beam is a bit slow, but once you freeze something, you can shatter it with just one missile. So, coming through here, you can see that water slows us down quite a bit. Ah, he got away. Imagine getting shattered. Ugh. A terrible experience, I'm sure. But they probably didn't live long enough to feel how terrible that would be. I don't need to. My brain already is. Well, I hope I'm giving you something to relax to, Aurora. Something entertaining to watch, I hope. We have the added benefit of being able to save here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Basically, Ice Beam Missile will kill 90% of the enemies in this game. If Ice Beam doesn't kill them first, Ice Beam Missile will totally do it. So, like, Ice Beam is just a one-shot on these guys. The firing rate of Ice Beam is very, very slow, but its shots are very powerful. I mean, they have the chilling effect. See this? Boom. No problem. So, we have Ice Beam. Time to actually do Pirate Labs. Yes. Yes, Aurora. That's what I'm talking about. That's what makes this game such a classic. Retro did an amazing job adapting the 2D Super Metroid to 3D. They did a phenomenal job. Granted, the speedrunning tricks that I'm using to break the game, these were not intended, but they're really good. They really enhance the game a lot. Okay, hey, thanks for coming, Braidnator. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your lightnings. I'll see you around, man. It's always good to have you. We're just gonna take a little dip in the lava, since we're headed back to a very cold area. I mean, why go around? We can just do this. It's not like lava does a whole lot of damage to us. It's only molten rock that's a few thousand degrees. I mean, what's that to our spacesuit? Our not quite Iron Man spacesuit. Oh, it actually doesn't kill the turrets. Interesting. Not immediately, anyway. Rapid fire missile can only be performed with the power beam. It cannot be performed with the other beams. I did scan those already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Is this the one you thought sounded like Donald Duck or something? I'm trying to figure, because you got me curious now, and now I'm trying to figure out what enemy sounded like Donald Duck. It was something else? Okay. I was about to say, the only thing I can think of is it might have been the Reaper Vine, perhaps? But it just kind of purrs and... I don't know. It's like, 'cause you said it back in, like, Chozo Ruins, and I was like, what could that possibly be? Anyway... Again, just a quick reminder, the Ice Burrower and the Ice Shriek Bats that we're about to pass here, they disappear after we get thermal. So make sure you have scanned them if you want 100% scans. You will not get another opportunity after labs. Just to weave our way through here. Those Ice Shriek Bats, they'll be gone forever shortly. Actually, we don't need to go that way, we'll just do this. Gotta love how they needed to make a special variant of the Shriek Bat just for this area. It can't just be a regular Shriek Bat, can it? It has to be an Ice Shriek Bat specifically. Ah. Hey. There we go. Okay. First thing you want to do when you get here, see those flicker bats? Kill them. Those flicker bats exist for no other reason than to knock you off of those platforms. There's 3 of them. Make sure you get them. Also, make sure you scan spinners. Every time you get a new movement ability, you'll be able to scan the device that you can use with them, like grapple hooks or spider ball tracks. Once you actually get those power-ups, they count as the devices that can be used with those, like spider ball tracks and grapple points. They become research to scan. Okay. Alright. So we're on a timer, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. We're just collecting an E-tank before we hit the pirate labs. Now we'll actually go up where we're supposed to go and begin a pretty tedious part of the game, or what's supposed to be one, but we have an easy way out. Tell me, Aurora, is this making you want to play Metroid Prime again? Just curious. But I have a better question. Once we finish Pirate Labs here, are you interested in maybe some Mario Kart? Oh, I shouldn't have come in. I should have killed that first before stepping through the door. So here we have a shadow pirate whose cloaking device is malfunctioning so that we can scan him. How convenient. If you're interested. Oh my gosh, this guy is like got me locked in a corner here. Good thing he's not very powerful. We're going to be going to break here in another half an hour-ish. We'll wrap up with some Mario Kart. Let's kill the turret first. And now, the ambush. Alright, now we can actually scan regular space pirates. Samus just, you know, casually taking some notes while being shot. Just, you know, casually reading, you know, space pirates, sentient aggressor species, well-trained in weapons and melee combat. It's kind of awesome how he's just like, you know, staring at us with his gun pointed at us while we're reading this. Okay, so rapid-fire missiles, incredibly helpful. The game gives you so many missiles. Might as well put them to use. And now we have a map. So the next upgrade we're going to go get is super missiles. Supers are extremely helpful as they one-shot the flying pirates. If we have Ice Beam early, we can do cool stuff like this. And it saves us a few missiles here and there. Now be careful. There's lots of pirate data in this room. In fact, there's 5 pirate data scans in this room. You don't want to miss any of them. There's 2. There's 3 red boxes. Very important to get all the red boxes. Don't want to miss any. These ones can be tricky because they look orange, but the red ones look about the same color. Trying to make sure I get them all. There we go. Also, a charge shot and a missile will suffice as well to kill these regular pirates. Nope, doesn't look like there's any more here yet. 2 up ahead, I believe. Because I know there's 5 in this room. There we go. Yeah, there's 1. And there's 1. And that's 5. That's the other room I'm thinking of. Okay, so this right here, you can hear the sound of a power-up in there. If I step away from it, you can hear how it gets quieter. And as I walk towards it, you can hear it getting louder. That is the sound that a power-up makes. However, we need super missiles to break that, to get into it. Thankfully, super missiles are nearby. So a really good strategy for Pirate Labs is definitely to go back and grab that so you don't have to come back here ever again. There are 2 missile power-ups, an E-tank, and an artifact that we're going to be getting. Oh, hi there. I forgot you exist. Just going to, hey. Just gonna easily dispatch of the pirates. And there is still yet more data in this room to be had. 2 more pirate datas. 2 more red boxes, lots of movies. Another red box, but this one activates the power for the hologram system. And turns these things on. Those deep thuds actually interrupt the music. And like deafen the music partially, so it kind of messes with the ears a little bit. Oh no, the super funny lore, that won't even be today. We're not even gonna get that today. The super funny pirate lore is, that's in Phazon Mines. So we probably won't even get that today. Yeah, no, we definitely won't get that today. Tomorrow, we will get it. For sure. Okay. I'm gonna open these boxes here and grab some stuff. Now, this is a really cool hologram here. I like all the planets orbiting. It's just a really neat surprise. It's like, whoa, what is this thing we've activated? Well, it's the way to super missiles, but it's also just a neat hologram that shows you the solar system around here. Some of these lures are pretty nice, though. Planet, Dormine 2. An uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. The reason you want to scan these is some of these are actually lore. Then there's this. Planet Talon 4. Hey, that's where we are. Planet Talon 4, you are here. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. Hey, another research. Planet Zebs. Planet's crust is primarily etheric ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class, looks like 19. Planet, Zebs is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Planet Twin Tabula. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. It is in early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. And the last one. What was the big phazon spores? Was that the big impact? If you've seen Corruption, if you've seen Prime 3's story, then you know all you need to know. I don't want to spoil it I don't want to spoil it in case anyone hasn't seen it. This one's actually kind of interesting. Planet Billium. Quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Mitralis, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Man, so that's basically Planet 2019 right there. Okay, so 2 of those scans were research scans, and the other 3 were just interesting. But I actually wanted to take the time to read those. Anyway, super missiles! Well, no, 2019 was the quarantine year. Like, I mean, 2020 is going to have some of that, but hopefully 2020 is not going to be the same as 2019. Jeez. Hopefully things will get better. Whoops, wrong direction. So before we move forward, there are 2 things of note. A, there's a save station right there, but we're not going to go there just yet because we need to go back to get the one... I'm sorry. My brain is messed up because I saw a video from 2019 earlier. I can't even remember what year it is, apparently. It's 2021. So, yes, you were right. 2020 was the year when all the quarantine stuff began. Ugh. Forgive me. Like I said, my brain is really focused on Metroid Prime, and I saw a video earlier that was from a year ago. They said the year, and my brain just sort of said what they said without thinking. scariest thing about turrets is that they knock you around a bunch. Otherwise, they're not actually that scary. Blah. So yeah, hopefully 2021 is better than 2020 was. Hopefully, no more quarantine. I'm not going to answer your save station detected call, game. I'm not gonna do it, because we're headed right there. So, make sure you go back to get that missile expansion right after getting super missiles. As it will save you a lot of time to not have to go back and get it later. We're gonna jump over and around these guys. Okay, now Aurora, pay attention because this next trick is huge. And it's ridiculously easy and it still works in Trilogy. And you're gonna you're gonna thank me for this one. Trust me. If you don't use any other sequence breaks in this entire game, trust me, you will thank me for this next one. So first of all, there's a fight trigger right past this door. This fight trigger is skippable. I'm not going to skip it. Well, I am going to skip it, but I will eventually trigger it. But before I do that, there's an artifact in this room. And what the game wants you to do is later on, way long time from now, when you get Plasma Beam, you're supposed to go back in there and melt some ice to shoot at those tanks right there to blow up that tower and cause it to fall down, and there's an artifact being stored in there. And you're supposed to wait till the end of the game to go through Pirate Labs again just to get that artifact. However, with a well-placed jump, you can just hit it early. That will save you an enormous amount of backtracking. This will lop a good 30 minutes off your time spent roaming around looking for this thing. You won't have to roam around in the dark Pirate Labs trying to find your way around and not get turned around fighting a bunch of pirates. I went ahead and hit the trigger because I want to go ahead and fight these guys just for fun. I don't have to fight them at all, but I'm going to anyway. The main reason I decided not to hit the trigger earlier was because these guys can blow up the boxes that I stood on, and I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to accidentally kill the boxes. See? Like they're blowing up the boxes with their missiles. And if they blow up the boxes, you won't be able to get that jump. So, it kind of sucks. In Trilogy version, you might just have to fight them and protect the boxes at the right corner of the room. Looks like I protected them, actually. I could still go up there. But, yeah, in Trilogy, you may just have to fight them. But anyway, that little sequence break right there will save you a huge amount of time. If you do nothing else, you should consider doing that one. So, once we finish Pirate Labs, we will never have to come back here. Oh, hey, look! Look at this! It's a Metroid! It's a title drop! No way! Who would have ever thought? Well, scan it real quick, because naturally, it's gonna break out. Oh, hey, look, it's dead. This guy is my favorite pirate. He jumps in, trying to look cool, and we blow him out. There's 5 pirate datas in this room. Make sure you get all 5. Metroids are kind of ridiculously easy to kill in this game. You can kill them with 1 super, you can kill them with Ice Beam Missile combo. They're kind of laughable, really. There's 1 pirate data right here. There's just a bunch of ways to get rid of them. Yeah, 3... Yeah, no, 3 is a different game. 3 is much... Metroids in that game are actually much scarier. Okay, so there's 2 power-ups in this room, along with the pirate lore we need to get, so let's finish getting the pirate lore. Grab those 2, so that's all 5 pirate lores in this room. Then, of course, use a missile to break this open and grab the E-Tank. I'm gonna kill this guy just because I want to. It's that simple. I actually netted positive on missiles for that kill. And then there's one other thing we need to do in here to make sure we never have to come back to Pirate Labs ever again. There's a little missile power up here on this railless area up here. We have to go through here, no rails, nothing to protect us from falling off, just gotta go slow, and eventually we'll get it. There we go. Yeah, the Metroids in 3 were creepy. Like, they were actually scary in Prime 3. Hey, look! An ice beetle. Another copy and pasted enemy. But it's specialized for the Arctic. So it's different. Ugh. This guy about pushed me through the door. Get out of here. Okay. We're almost done here. Let's just get rid of these 2. These are not lures, these are the controls for the force field down there. Outer repulsor rings. Inner force field. And inner onion rings. And now thermal visor. It wouldn't surprise me if they brightened up certain areas in the Wii version. But this room is dark on purpose, because as soon as we collect thermal visor, the power goes out throughout the entire facility and everything becomes pitch black. Like, I'm not kidding. They expect you. That's the way out. We're gonna go ahead and take it. We're not even gonna fight those cloaked pirates. No reason to. We're just gonna escape. Okay, but they expect you to go all the way back through this entire area with the lights out. So it's pitch black. You go back through this whole area to get out. Then they want you to fight Thardis to get Spider Ball. Then you can get Ice Beam later, the proper way, and come all the way back through here to get out here to get Gravity Suit. We're not going through that, obviously. That's a huge amount of time spent doing a lot of backtracking that's just dull. So, we're gonna get rid of all these little guys here. All these flicker bats. Or at least most of them, if I can. And we're gonna start making our way towards gravity. And along the way, we're gonna pick up our first power bomb. So, if you know this game, you know we're not supposed to get power bombs until much, much later. Power bombs is an item we get, I think it's the third to last item, I think? Or maybe fourth to last, I can't remember. Either way, it's definitely not an item we're supposed to have anytime soon, but there's a way to get an early power bomb. In fact, there's a way to get not one, but two different power bombs early, and both of them can be obtained in the trilogy version. Both early power bombs are available still. Okay. So, we're gonna go in here and save. And then I think, actually, that's gonna do it for today. We will pick up the power bomb and the gravity suit next time. The game wants us to go get gravity now, because it senses that we have Ice Beam. So now we have two hints. We have a hint telling us to go... Well, we will have a hint telling us to go here to the quarantine cave, because we have thermal. And we'll have another hint telling us to go here, because we have Ice Beam. So... But we'll do that next time. Let's go ahead and switch over to Mario Kart here, because the next time I save will be a little ways from now. So now's a perfect time to swap over. Aurora, if you're still interested in playing, by all means, join me. I'll have the tournament up in just a minute. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, If you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.